Hello guys, and welcome back to For the Life of Me. I've decided I kind of like the 10-minute time frame. It makes it a little bit easier on me to record and put out an episode, and also focus on all the other things that I'm working on. I promise One Take Pulse episode 5. I haven't recorded it, but I'm probably going to be recording it either tomorrow or Saturday, and then I will actually post it. Edit and post it, because there's a lot I need to go over in that show. And I did a live stream though, so if you haven't seen the live stream, tune in there. I've added some new stuff since then, and I'm almost ready to go for the whole season. So we're gonna end up doing some building, we're gonna do some redstone, we're gonna do some fun stuff like that. But this episode isn't One Tech Pulse related. It is actually related to the computer, and I have purchased something for it, a new component-ish. Not really that crazy, but I've also sitting in the ultra comfortable, well, I forgot the name of it. Oh, it's creaking now. Oh, great. I need to add some WD-40. That's fantastic, because I can't have that sound in my episodes. But I have been working a lot on music, and I actually swapped out the fans in my case. So I'm going to do a quick review of the fans and a quick review of what I've been working on, because it's exciting. I'm really excited. I haven't moved on to song 3 yet, but we're getting closer and closer. But before we can talk about any of that, we have to roll the music. Sweet. So, what fans did I buy? If you go on Amazon, you can find this brand called Thermalright, and they have a ton of fans, and they don't really have a good naming scheme. It's all like really strange combos of characters of it's almost like a model number, but the model number is exactly what you're actually buying. The model number is the name of the product. Give me a second, I gotta find where I bought them. Here it is. Arriving tomorrow. There it is. Delivered February the 10th. Thermalright TL S12S X3. And so it's a black fan, a pack of 3 black fans actually, for $12. They have control over the speed. They automatically ramp up depending on, this is just a normal feature of stuff, they automatically ramp up depending on how stressed your computer is getting. So for example, if I was playing a very CPU heavy game like Halo Infinite, then my fans are going to be like, oh crap, we gotta cool this guy off, and so it'll start running and running and running. But if I'm doing something like, I don't know, running CapCut, where I don't need it to be going 10,000 miles per hour to cool off my computer because I'm not doing anything crazy, it works just fine. It's a lot quieter now, and hopefully that'll eliminate some fan sounds, and it'll be able to make my audio sound even better. But for right now, half of the fans in my system are actually these new Thermalright fans. The other 3 are still Apivia, because the CyberPower ones are the worst. I hate CyberPower fans. They're horrible. But also, the RGB on them is pretty nice looking as well, and I connected it to the motherboard, and also my keyboard has Aura Sync, which is basically allows you to sync all of the lights of all of your stuff, except the only thing that I can't do that with is my mouse, my Corsair Dark Core, it's a mouthful, I don't want to say all that, but mostly my setup is now ROG, so good job ROG, you have won me over. They're fantastic. I love them. They have this nice little, you can't see it when they first arrive, but they have this nice little ring around the sides that has lights on it, and it looks amazing. I love the look of them. I love how quiet they are. Nice and square in comparison to some other designs, and just fantastic in general. So I got to open up the computer, do a little bit of cable management, and get everything plugged in, and now we're good to go. They run perfect. They run perfectly. And so I have the other set on my list, my Amazon wish list for my birthday, which is in 2 weeks? No, 10 days from now. 10 days from Thursday the 13th. And I'm really hoping I get them, because then I get to swap them out. But I'm also hoping at the same time I get the DDR4 that I put on my list, because if I didn't, then I will just buy it myself, which I don't really want to do. But otherwise, they're great. I love them. I would highly recommend them. They haven't failed for me, and it's been 2 days since I installed them, so that's good. Oh, there was one other thing I meant to talk about. I'm buying a new phone because I have a graphic design job with one of my aunts who runs a company who does like scholarship stuff, and it's really cool, and she hired me to do graphic design on Canva. Right now the ball is in her court, and so she's doing some tweaking of the design, so as soon as she gets back to me, then we can start mass producing them. I get a good amount of money. What phone am I gonna buy though? Wait, you guys know about this. Oh crap, I've forgotten about this. I have been thinking again, and I'm going for the 15 Pro, that's what I thought, but I might be bouncing back to the SE4, just because it's new, it's nice, and like, it still has Apple Intelligence. According to ESR, who has kind of a history of, leaking things, they posted another reel of the SE4 today, or another leaking reel. This one with the SE4, and it looks like it has the action button as well, which would be a bonus. So like dynamic island, 120 hertz, and I think that's really all I'm losing is 120 hertz in the dynamic island. Dynamic island is kind of annoying, but I also thought I was going to be losing action button. Oh, and the cameras. I won't have two cameras. I'll just have one. But supposedly, this new product is coming on next Wednesday. And it's going to cost $500, but I'm going to buy it, and it's going to be brand new. No refurbished. That's what I've been thinking. It'll have USB-C, which is good, because I wanted USB-C, and it'll actually leave me, it's like $170 of difference. So I'm thinking I can flat out buy this phone, and then I can trade in my phone, and I get $170 back. Or 120 or whatever, or just put the trade-in credit of my 12 mini through Apple, who usually pays the most but pays in a gift card, towards the SE4. So all in all, I'm probably going to get the SE4, and I'll probably end up doing a review on it because it's a great phone, or it will be. But I'll also be buying a Smartish case, because of course I will, and Alien screen protectors just because they're good and cheap. So that was my other thing. Third thing, music. I have 2 songs in the works. One of them is called Dusk or Shadow, and then the other one is just temporarily named. None of the names are really solid right now. The other one is named Sunset, and those are the ones that you've been seeing on Instagram. If you follow Center on Instagram, I posted 2 teasers of it. It's got a melody, it has a bass, it has a whole kit. I've been working a lot on making it feel more surroundish, and I will say, it has a second part of the melody, and then it goes into this other part where you have it bouncing around. You have both melodies at the same time bouncing around all around your head, which is really cool. And maybe, just maybe, I'll be playing that beta version right now. Right underneath my voice. Maybe you're hearing this early version of Sunset. So that's what I've been working on, and it's coming soon. I don't know when soon is, or how soon is. How soon is? I don't know. Whatever. It is something I've been working on a lot, something I've been thinking about a lot, and I'm excited. I'm waiting for that third bit of inspiration to hit me of making another song, but I think maybe 6, 7 songs. I'm taking my time on these because these are going to be good. I promise. These are going to be good songs. And with that, I know episodes are short, but if I'm not gonna be talking the whole time, then I'm not going to record for the whole time. Last week's episode was a good long one because I explained a lot about what's been going on lately, but I've done my quick review of the fans, I've done my quick overview of the phone, and I've done my music stuff. So those are the only 3 things I really had planned for this episode. Other than One Tech Pulse, of course. It's such a fun show. I'm really excited. I'm really loving recording it. And, it's going great. Everything's going great. We have a whole weekend, Caleb and I do, coming up, where our parents aren't going to be home. So that sounds like some heavy Halo-age. and some heavy Minecraftage that might happen. Oh, sorry, that was loud. Bought a new Steam game. Actually, I have too many Steam games. Let me pull up a whole list of my games, because I can pull one up. Making sure, yeah, I'm still recording. Cool. I have this thing called One Game Launcher that sifts into, well, it's not right now, that sifts into my game bar. I will have to launch it then, because it's not quite working right now. Let me just split screen it so I can watch. So, it's just going to be a list of a bunch of games, because I've bought a bunch from Steam and from G2A. I don't know if you've heard of G2A, but it's sketchy, but it works sometimes. So I have Among Us. I have Fall Guys, Geometry Dash, Halo Infinite, Master Chief Collection, all of the Minecrafts, MSM, a demo version of PC Building Simulator 2, Rainbow Six, Sims 4, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, and a new one that I bought, which is called Bopple Battle. BOPL. You're basically, it's kind of a strange game, but it's really, really fun, and if you get a good combo, it's a fighting game, but not like in the traditional sense. If you get a really good combo, then you're really proud of yourself for doing something good in a game you've never played before. I bought it yesterday, and you play as a slime, and you can have, there are a ton of abilities with new ones. This sounds like an ad. It's not an ad, I promise. New ones being added pretty constantly. I don't know what the flow is for that, but it's like, right now it's $6 on Steam, and you can get it on Steam for $6 for like 4 more days, I think, and it'll run on, I think the minimum requirements had it with Intel Ultra HD graphics. Like, as long as they have a moderately good thing, I'm assuming it could run on my laptop, which would be great. I would love to see it run on my laptop. The only thing I've encountered, which is kind of weird, like actually really weird, and I have an idea for why this could occur. I've been experiencing some kind of strange, like, lag issues, and my thought is it's either on the end of another player who's playing with me, or it's because I don't have it installed to my Windows boot drive. I have it installed to another SSD that's also in my system, so I've added a terabyte of storage to it. It's got 2 terabytes SSD for hard drive, and it's been lagging graphics wise. So I'm wondering if it needs the normal, some sort of file inside of the Windows system to run. So I'm going to try moving it over and see if that works. But with a 3070 and a Core i7 10th gen, it should not be doing that. Those are only, I mean, the GPU is only 2 old and the CPU is only 4, so it's not a bad system. It's actually a really good system, and definitely with Intel Ultra HD graphics being the minimum, it should be running fine. Otherwise, it's a fantastic game. I love it to death. I've saw it on Instagram a really long time, and I was like, well, I don't have a system good enough to run any games, so I'm not going to try and buy it. Boom! Or beam bop boom 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 bop bam. I've started listening to Kendrick, guys. I'm not okay. No, I'm fine. I'm okay. Don't think anything else. But yeah, I've been loving it. It's been super fun. It has an infinite number of rounds until you leave, and the rounds always go by really quickly. You can switch your abilities mid-game. It's really, really fun. So I've been playing it a lot. Buy it, get your friends to buy it, play with your friends. I haven't played with my friends yet because they haven't bought it yet, but I will. So I'm going to be doing that right after this episode. No, I'm kidding. I was trying to do like the segue to our sponsor kind of thing. But that, I was just trying to say that I'm going to be signing off here. I have had a great time recording this second episode of For the Life of Me that isn't quit related. And I will see you guys next week. And anyways, I forgot the catchphrase. How did I forget the catchphrase? No, I didn't. I'll catch you in the next one.